I become one as the electrolysis, the bottomless, unlimited, boundless, endless, the unmanifested and illiterable, unponderable, indistinguishable, imperceivable, at least comprehensible to mortal comprehension, created and designed limitless within the instantaneous creation out of triple stages of darkness, the unidifferentiated emanation beyond the experience of what human beings perceive as the five senses. I am what exists on the other side of the periodical table of elements, existing as etherical duplicates, etherically spiraling within my double helix. It will take you blasphemous MCs, 1 millionth of a billionth of a team of neurologists that analyze the speed and velocity. We escape through a dreamscape, through escapism and sink within meditation, and trapped in the deep sleep we seek the afterlife, which is eternal life through a dream sequence, and then we escape again through a dreamscape, through escapism and sink within meditation, and trapped in the deep sleep we seek the afterlife.
Reverse the universe, disperse my particles at 33 nautical knots per hour. A solar powered yacht in a sun shower, empowered the yang and the yin to begin to spin to form a double tetrahedron. I seen a sphinx breathing, standing next to heathens, devoured by seed and locusts, ejected from the zenith. The body parts of God, Mother Earth received a penis, like Zeus to Venus, Osiris to Isis. One wire, two polarities, you couldn't splice this. Original right knowledge, try to rewrite this. You're forced to speak in tongues, far and away your heritage from. Begin to absorb anything above and under the sun, no other than one vanishing point, the all ill Kaloum, who tried to transform the title when they raided the tomb, invaded the room, spaded knew the chosen children, they created a doom for otherwise immortal soldiers. PG rated the moon.
We escape through a dreamscape, through escapism and sink within meditation, and trapped in the deep sleep we seek the afterlife, which is eternal life through a dream sequence, and then we escape again through a dreamscape, through escapism and sink within meditation, and trapped in the deep sleep we seek the afterlife.
As life began with one thing in mind to be, and with this thought a thing became a name, impregnated and segregated by the will of who? The creative force, the source, the first, the nurse who gave rule of this side of the universe, the ray, making him the highest of sin. Thus things began to descend, as cells and atoms split by the command of the unseen hand, the ray, who anointed and appointed Kaloum, the fashioner of the clay, and Tamaray, who was the original vibration and creation of pulsation, accompanied by Ray with Haika and Say and Tar, the tongue who brung the word to be heard as a verb, which occurred as Nunet and Nun, the chaotic waters who gave birth to Atum, later called the creator of this day. Atum was a part of a triad of Array, Atun, Atum, and Amun, three geneticists from Riz edifice. Atum presumed as the father of the sacred nine. In time they became names explained as water, wind, earth, and sky, symbolically the most high. Shu Tefnut was the first birth of Atum. Shu was the wind that began to blow. The second was Tefnut Moisture, the voice of the body. Shu and Tefnut gave birth to their first son, Geb, called the earth, who was alone on his throne, so he began to search. So Shu and Tefnut gave birth to Nut, symbolically the sky, the seven heavens that the so-called angels occupy. Ray was symbolically the eye of the sky. Within an epic, Shu and Tefnut gave birth to Usia, Aset, Netut, and Satuk. Satuk killed his brother Usia out of fear and jealousy and fatality. Satuk was the god of the light, jealous of his brother, cause Usia was the god of the night, so they had a fight. Set cut Osiris' body up into 14 parts. They placed him in a sarcophagus down by the city of Heliopolis. Put his penis in a river found by the deity Sebek. He the sacred scrolls of Kemet. Aset looked for her living husband. She obtained his parts, just a heart and a dozen. Her and Netut, her sister, went to look for the penis of his mister. They erected his physical cot, only performing the opening of the mouth ceremony. It was written on papyrus. They obtained the sperm of Osiris, who is now on earth called the highest and the wisest. We learn how the sperm was placed in the womb as set to give birth to a son. Osiris facets they used and abused. They named him Heru, while yet in the fatal, calling him Horus, who grew up and had a fight with his uncle in the forest. Set lost and was forced to give rule, and this is how it was recorded in the Tamarayan epistles. The Crystal City visitors from Riz perimeters.
dreamscapes to escapism and sink within meditation. And trapped in it, sleep we seek the afterlife, which is eternal life through a dream sequence. And then we escape again through a dreamscape, through escapism and sink within meditation.